Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from League Two coming up. What are your expectations for today?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
And here's the starting 11 for Salford City.
Well, they're going to play with a front two, which means they have to link up with each other as much as possible. If they do that well, they'll certainly pose a threat. It looks like a 5-3-2, really.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, if they're going to play as a 4-4-2, they must make sure they stay compact out of possession and then stretch the pitch when they do have the ball. How they play in transition is going to be key today.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Butcher. Very effective pass. Well, not much came of that. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Gillingham. It was far too easy for the goalkeeper. Straight down the middle. He guessed what he was going to do. It remains 0-0 with 5 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. A lot of space to attack. He's in behind. Opportunity still there. Couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from there.
Brophy. Now with Rossi. Gibbons. Well, two astute tactical minds in opposition to each other today.
Yeah, both are very good coaches, so I'm expecting a really tense battle here.
Ball. Now with Butcher. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
He's certainly going to be the key player today. Last time out, he scored those 2 goals, but it was his general play that was outstanding. Getting on the ball, making things happen, and he got his reward with the brace. And I'm expecting to see exactly the same again today.
Mpanzu. Now with Brophy. And so it'll be a goal kick. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Now with Udo. Perfect tackle. And moving it forward. Matt Butcher. Butcher. Ashley. Thoughtful play. Great weight on the pass. Oh, it's been given as a penalty. This to make it 1-0. And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Well, the keeper held his ground, but made it very easy for the taker in the end.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Brophy. James Gibbons. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barrow. They're the first on the score sheet here with 28 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. That's a lovely ball. He got in the way of that cross. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Ready to break, perhaps? Butcher. And take it away.
Read it really well.
Options in the centre. And it's going to run through to the keeper here. Ball from the keeper, and they'll come again. Well, it was closely marked, but the header well off target. And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yeah, it's a goal for Crawley Town. It's now 1-0 with 37 minutes played. I'm really enjoying this one, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex. Keeping the ball is what it's all about.
It's too easy for them to keep possession here.
Ashley. Maybe dangerous here. On to Butcher. And he read it well defensively.
Well, they've had a change of plan here. Whereas they were passive in their closing down, they're now trying to win the ball back as high up the pitch as possible.
Perfect tackle. Butcher. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Quick break could be on. And totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. To level matters! No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Goal for Cambridge United.
The first half here comes to an end. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Butcher. On to Udo. Now with Stockton. Just couldn't get it through.
That really was a good bit of defending there.
And cutting it out. And that's a super ball over the top. And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Grant. George Grant. Promising attack. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Ball. And credit due, a good intervention. Mpanzu. Now with Rossi. James Brophy. Kellen Watts. Now with Brophy. Rossi. On to ball. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it was a penalty for Gillingham. Top bins. No goalkeeper will be able to save that one. It's now 1-0 with 61 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Now with Watts. Room to roam on the wing. Liam Bennett. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Oh, that was careless. Mpanzu. Now with Brophy. That's a good ball.
Well, these fans are right behind the team here. Can they get the equaliser, though?
Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's another goal for Warsaw. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close
Sorry,
range.
Alex, could be a goal here. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. Just of note, the away side could be determined defending. Credit for the challenge, and they cannot drop their guard. It's a corner.
Yeah, but they can't switch off, can they?
Time for the change now.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Who can he pick out? Great defending. A super tackle, and they've won possession. Oh, this could be trouble.
Well, I think they've changed the way they're playing here. They're just focused now on the defensive side of the game. Sit deep, stay compact, defend the box and throw your body on the line. That seems to be their game plan.
Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Bennett. Liam Bennett. Now with Brophy. Gibbons. Their turn to come away with it. Just 10 minutes to go.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
James Brophy. Now, someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
It's a goal for Bristol Rovers. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 84 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Well, it was almost the ideal pass, but out of play it goes. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Into the box, and the keeper taking it cleanly. Shane Lavery. Oh, danger here. Can he finish them off? Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
What an important challenge that was.
Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Well, fine reading of the situation. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive, Stuart.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.